Hi guys, it's your girl Oduraa Quartey and I am back with another YouTube video. If today happens to be your first time watching my YouTube video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If today's not your first time and you're still not subscribed, at this point, what should we tell you? What should we say to you? Please subscribe. And to my new subscribers, I'm so grateful to have you. To my existing subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for the love and the support. I am grateful. Now to today's video. So today I just want to give a life update and give you a gist about some things I wish I knew before I applied for grad school. Now, before I proceed, I would like to say a very big thank you for the love on the previous video. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having my back. And I know a lot of you have questions, so that's why I'm here today. I'm going to give you the gist. Trust your girl to come up with it. I'm going to tell you what's going on. So, in my previous video, you know I ended in New York City. Flying out from New York City. I don't mind if you give me just, come on, can I have just? Yeah, so I landed in New York. I just had to stay in New Jersey for a bit. And then I had to go on a road trip from New Jersey to South Carolina.
You can say for peace. You can say.
Exit right to South Carolina 93.
So yes, so what am I doing in the US? If you've not guessed by now, I'm here for school. I'm here for grad school. I will be attending, I am attending because the semester has started, Clemson University, and it's located in South Carolina. And I'm here to do a straight PhD. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not doing a master's, I'm doing a straight PhD. A straight PhD means when I'm done, I wouldn't get a master's certificate, I'll get a master's, like a PhD degree. Yeah, so why a straight PhD and why not a master's? Stay tuned, I'll give you the gist about that. Yeah. Can you imagine that? When I came here, some people are telling me that, hey, you're looking nice, you're looking... What are they trying to say? I've always been nice. You know, this is not a new thing. I don't know why like they're acting as if they are surprised. I mean, all I needed was the right environment to pop up more than I already am. But see, I don't like the weather even makes skincare routine easier. Okay, anyway, so the plan is to do a grad school series and then take you through the detailed process of the whole grad school series, because I wish when I was applying for grad school I had someone holding my hand. You know, in as much as there's information everywhere, I feel like the information is everywhere. Like, where do I start from? So I want to try my best to make sure it's one by one, so you know that this is the process you should follow. But before I get into that, I want to share in this video certain things I wish I knew before I started applying for grad school, before I started the process. Because the process, you definitely start it if you want to start it, but there are certain things that if you know beforehand, it makes the process a little easier. Okay, let's get into that. So the first thing is start early. This season right now, if you're interested in grad school for maybe spring 2023 or fall 2023, this is the time to be preparing. So I overthink. Like, I spend so much time sometimes thinking instead of doing. So I was thinking, oh yeah, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that, and I wasn't applying. I mean, like, just starts the work, just starts the process. I wasn't doing that, and so it went against you. So I had a lot of last minute things being done. So don't do that. Start early. When I say start early, implement your plan early. That's why you need to plan early, you need to start early, you need to plan early, and then you need to start applying early. Okay, secondly, this is very, very, very important. I think this is the major thing that will make the whole process a little easier or sustain you through the journey. Surround yourself with a like-minded community. That's why some people go for these paid, I've forgotten their name, but like they do the process for you. Some people go for that because if you are doing it alone, sometimes if you don't have that drive, if you're not, you know, it's normal, like you may not finish. So, let me give you a story. So I remember I was being lazy, like slow about applying for schools, and I don't know, for some reason there's a guy that I got close to during that period. He's called, let me give him a shout out, Richie. Hi Richie. yeah, so that period, Richie and I became cool. Richie is very easy to talk to, you know, those people that will make you laugh too much. Yeah, he's like that. And then, so I'll be talking, and then Richie was like, where am I? Where am I? So I remember that time I said, okay, Richie, help me with this. So it was Richie that helped me with my SOP, like putting everything together. And he was pushing me, Oduraa, the deadline is coming, the deadline is coming. And because of his drive, and because I had a constant, like, oh, I'm seeing him doing it, I'm seeing him motivating me, like, it helped me apply early. So he was the reason I was able to meet all the deadlines, because I remember there was a particular deadline that was December 15th. I had like 3 schools that I targeted that with there December 15th, and at December 12th, I hadn't applied to any. So it was Richie. So surround yourself with a like-minded community. If you don't have TA friends, maybe your classmates are also applying, maybe you can create a group and be talking about it, because see, you may research and everything, but there are certain things you may not know, and through conversation with other people, you know, it will help you. I'll speak about other things in my grad school series that I'll be having, like GRE and things. I prepared for GRE on my own, and that is something I will not advise. Yeah, it was okay, but I would have done better if I had asked for help early, if I had worked and studied with people. You understand? So if you're a loner this time, I would suggest that you find a community, a like-minded community. I spent a lot of time on this because I feel it's very important, because it's good. We are human beings are interdependent. Is it interdependent or dependent? Yeah, you need to have a community. This is very, very key. So if you don't take anything away from this video, don't forget that. Okay, number 3, find your research interest. So I remember I watched videos, and it's like, you see, when you hear research interest, it's like, oh my god, me that I've not figured out my life right now, like research interest, what am I going to do? And at the time, I've always known I wanted to go to grad school. And when I say it, it's like, hey, but I've always known I wanted to go to grad school since like junior high. I had put it on my things of like things I'm going to achieve, a PhD. So I've always said I was going to do it. But ask me what I'll specialize in, I never knew. You understand? And now, yeah, you've been saying you want to apply for PhD. Now it's time for you to talk about your research interest. What are you interested in? And I didn't have anything. And as at the time I was applying, machine learning, in fact right now machine learning is the ish, and machine learning, data science, and I've never really picked it up. It's not been something I've been able to pick up easily. I don't know why. I think now me, because I don't like people coding, but I've not been able to pick it up. I just know, okay, this is what it does, but picking up the skill is not something that's come naturally to me. And so that leads me to another point. Under the same know your research interest, you have to be realistic. You can't be coming from a background that doesn't deal with machine learning or data science or artificial intelligence and apply for those courses. You will not get. So you need to be realistic. If you want to apply for a field like that, then maybe you take a gap year and then get projects, get hands-on experience, get experience with these kind of stuff, and then you can put them on your resume and apply. If you, however, have the experience and you are in a different field, that's fine. You can go ahead and apply. All they need to see is that you have the experience. I'm giving some gist of what I'm going to put in my series. Yeah. So know your research interest. So this is what I did. So based on my course, I did telecommunication engineering, and I knew I wanted to do something with circuit design or wireless communication. So when I was applying, I applied to both like interests, you know. In fact, I think 3. So I think I did electromagnetics, I did circuit design, and then I did wireless communication. So you don't need to narrow down your research like I must do this. If I don't do this, because me, like you have to find. If you don't know, it's fine. Okay, so you don't need to be so, what is my field? What's my field? If you don't know, just try and be open to multiple ones. At least something you're interested in, because it's going to be quite a long journey. So it should be something that you can be sustaining, even if you are tired. Okay. The 4th point, identify schools that lie within your research interests. So this is very important, and that's how I went to apply to some school. And then the reason why they didn't give me admission was because they didn't have a teacher in the field I selected, and so it means I didn't do my research well. You understand? Thank God I didn't pay application fee, and can me like it to pay me. How can you not have the advisor and then the course is there? But if I had done my research well, I might have probably found that out. So find or look for schools that lie within the research interest. So if you're applying for multiple schools, the school should be in the interest of the different fields you want to apply to, or your sole research interest that you want to apply to. Okay. And then find the deadlines of the schools. It's very important so that you work with that in mind. If you are just there, oh, I'll apply, okay, because the deadlines, some schools will be December 15th, some schools will be December 30th, December 31st, January 15th. So they vary. So if you say, oh, all the schools are January 15th, then you're going to miss some schools that you may have wanted to apply to, because it happened to me. Well, I was just there, and I missed some. So don't do that. So make sure you check. That's why you need to know the schools you want to apply to. It's important. Some of them we applied because we got application fee waiver, but know the ones you want to apply to and work within that deadline so that you can meet the target. And then get an organizational tool. Like Excel. So you put the schools you are going to apply to, their deadlines, the ones you finish applying to. Maybe, so let's say the things you need to prepare for them, check if you've prepared for them. I'll go into more details in the grad school series, but you need to get an organizational tool so that you stay organized, so that you know what is where, and then you don't miss a deadline. I hope these tips help. Don't forget to stay tuned. I promise I'm coming up with a grad school series, and I talk about all the processes involved in applying for grad school. Don't forget to watch, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell another friend that Odi has released another video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support.